Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday evening and it's the day number 4 out of 10 of the event, live stream 10 days in a row. And tonight, as 2 days ago, we'll be playing the final part of 12-hour arena, and as you can see there is 1 hour and 7 minutes to the finish. I haven't registered yet, but I will do it in seconds. As you probably know if you have watched the previous streams, I am using the spin wheel to choose a challenge for each game, so I can play the game without any combinations with 5 moves to the edge, the first 5 moves of the game. I can be lucky and play the normal game. I can play the game with no kings from my side. I can play an instant game where I must make moves immediately without longer thinking. There is a possibility of playing a game without exchanges from my side. There is a possibility of offering a draw just in the first move of the game to my opponent. The worst probably is to sacrifice a piece and play with this challenge, and everything depends with who my opponent is. If any good, well, high-rated player is my opponent, then for him chances to win a game against me are insanely huge. We are playing in the application Checkers Online provided by CC Games, and this is the most downloadable application to play Checkers Online on your phones with over 100 million downloads. Of course, if you would like to play other mind sports, chess, you can also find an application from CC Games in the Google Play Store and App Store. The application for chess is called Clash of Kings. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour 6 minutes to the end of this competition. I hit the play button. You can see already that there is 1069 players registered playing in this arena. I can join for 100 coins. Of course, in this application, in this arena, those arenas, you have nice rewards you can get after playing it. Of course, the better place you get, the better rewards are, but still, even participating in it is really nice, and you always will get some reward. I can hit the play button and look for the first opponent of the evening. Meanwhile, I will spin the wheel and see what is the first challenge of the evening, and what will that be? Draw. Okay, so 5 previous games, when I was offering a draw, all my opponents rejected it, and only one has beaten me, I guess. Okay, so just the first move. I do offer a draw, I make a move and see if my opponent accepts or rejects. Another really ambitious player, and he rejects. Senegalese player with 436 victories and elo of 1549. This is the opening that you know I like to play. I'll see, and you will see, if I can play it good or not. Okay, after this move I'll play this one. Okay, then I take this corner, not allowing my opponent to attack from that side. And I think that position is already quite good for me, maybe winning even, because making this square empty could be really problematic for my opponent. For example, this is not allowed right now because I make an attack, that's right, and there is no good answer from my opponent. I will be going to the king, no matter where he plays, because after my capture he must capture 2 pieces, and I will go directly to the square I mentioned. I can take that direction, it doesn't matter. So majority capture rule lets me to win the game, but even in American checkers, if my opponent would have the possibility of taking the other way, still I would be able to win a piece and probably win the game as well. So this goes quite fast. So far my record in gathering points is 25 from the first evening of this event. The first evening was on Friday, and that time I collected 25 points. Second result was 20 points, and yesterday only 18. So tonight perhaps I try to beat it a bit. But how will it go, we'll see. I'm a bit sick despite of the fact that it's September, and in August I was sick as well, and second illness during the summertime. It's something not so pleasant for me. But I must deal with it, as my opponents must deal with the fact that he is losing the game. There is nothing you can do with those last 3 checkers, and I'm curious if he thinks that, oh, it was better to accept a draw. but I didn't. Okay, here we have 2 points and my first... Why there is this... Okay. I probably did click the reward, extra point. And this is possible after watching the ads, of course. I will just turn it down, the volume. Some misclick from my side, but okay, it's time to update the scoreboard. So I have the first 2 points on my account. Reward takes ends in 1 minute, and here you can see that after watching this reward I did get additional 3rd point. So this is the way if you want to have and get more points in this arena. You can speed your result up by watching the ads, of course. Looking for another opponent and looking for another challenge. Let's spin the wheel. What will that be that time? Sacrifice. Okay, so this Russian opponent will get peace for free. Peace for free, that's my promotion. What is your elo? Okay, 1169, 67. It's not bad. 1167 is not bad. Few times I hit opponents with elo over 1800 and then sacrificing a piece was problematic. I hope this time it will be possible for me to be back in the game, despite the fact I'm losing the piece from the very opening of the game. We'll see. I'll try to be active on the left flank. So let me go to this outpost. C5 square using the Brazilian notation. Okay, I can play this move. And for my opponent, the good plan is at some moment of the game to exchange my outpost, okay, but he or she is not using it at this moment. This exchange could be also quite good. I will not block it, I will leave it open. And I hope for some combinations. I hope for some mistakes from my opponent to reduce this loss of 1 piece. Because keeping on exchanging is not a good solution for me. Simplifying when you have 1 piece more is okay for the side that has 1 piece more, of course. Okay. You can attack it again, but finally I would hope for this move. This would not be good for this from the strategical point of view. And it happens here, okay, so it gives me some hope. Because I want to compensate the loss of the piece with, of course, my central position. And I really like my position right now. The best plan, for example, for my opponent was to play there and to exchange, but my opponent is not going for it. That's a good news. That's a good thing for me. And I think I already have a compensation of this 1 piece, because I play here and my opponent can't play this move. Because I have 1 for 2 combinations, so it means that that's right. Some sacrifice like that must be done, which is very, very good for me. So still I'm having the central position, and probably now the position is even won for me, because after few moves more my opponent will lose all the possibilities here. Now once the number of pieces is equal. I'm wondering what my opponents think after they get the piece for free in the opening of the game. Probably they think they're playing against complete beginner, amateur, but they can't realize that I am fulfilling some challenges, maybe. Until they don't watch the streams, because we are live on Checkers Online TV on Twitch and on CC Games TV on YouTube as well, ladies and gentlemen. So at this moment I can play this massive move, and this move and this move are not allowed because of simple combination 1 for 2. So after this one I can wait that way. Last only move without any losses is this one, that's right. And I can play here to keep all the combinations working. So my opponent is losing another piece after another move. Maybe this one would be the best to sacrifice, but the same way to lock somehow my right wing. So from losing a piece I will be winning a piece after the next move. Other moves I'm immediately losing, so I believe that one is the best. Okay, after this one I'm using the column I prepared in the central part of the board. I'm making this 1 for 2. Those 2 checkers are holding those 3 checkers. There is this one that can move and I can do anything with it. For example, attack it after this move or just attack it the other side using the opposition. So this game is totally won. Okay, I'll take it. 57 minutes to go. I can play here and all other pieces must be sacrificed. So I started this game with sacrifice from my side, and now my opponent must sacrifice all of his checkers to me. There's nothing to think about, the game is already done, my friends. I'll take it, and last one to go, thank you very much. Other 2 ELO points, place number 297, so I have 4 points already. Next game. We can take a look at the standing. And you can see here that Brazilian guy, row 7, that used to be one of the first players in all the standings, as well as this Philippine guy on the 2nd place and this Uzbekistan guy on the 3rd place. They are playing a lot, and during those 12 hours the first guy collected 245 points, the second guy 219 points, and third one 161 points. That's something astonishing, that's quite a good result. I don't have any chances of dealing with them, playing so many games, including the fact that I'm playing challenges, including the fact that I'm playing only for 1 hour, not 12, and including the fact that I just want to explain something on the stream, not only play for the points. This cute Brazilian rabbit, wow, has 3,892 victories. Okay, but I must pick the challenge for me in this game before I make the move. 5 moves to the edge. Okay, let's go. It was close to the normal game, but finally 5 edge moves were chosen. The question is if my opponent will take advantage of it and go to the central parts of the board by, for example, exchanging here, this d4 c5 move in the Brazilian notation. Let's see if it will be played or not. Come on, bunny. You can see how nice animated and not only animated avatars you have in this application, and the graphic part is one of the best parts of this application, of course. Third move to the edge direction, and 2 more moves to the edge to go. Oh, so my opponent threats with this one. And that's a problem, because I must play this move to avoid this move and losing a piece. And after this one, the only move into the direction of the edge is this one, and I will get a horrible position after it. Some awful position. But my opponent, okay, this move, yeah, that move was the best one for my opponent, I think. And I don't know already if I can save it. It looks like a total disaster. That's right, for example, this move is really good. I have a big hole, a big gap in the central part of the board, including those 2 squares. Maybe this move will give me some play, because I can make a 2 for 2 exchange back. Maybe, to try to work with it a little. Okay, I'll go for this exchange, but it doesn't change my situation a lot. What is your rating? 1629. Okay, so I'm just hoping to get some position just to play, to have some options here, and maybe in the end game I will try to look for some victory here, but definitely it's not easy. It's not easy, no. And after this move, that probably could happen, but it's not happening, there would be some calculation from my side, but my opponent is not going there. Okay. Then after this move, my position will look promising. Yeah, but this move definitely is the better one. So there is a threat, but calculating from this point, if I play here to the right and my opponent has only one move to make, I play here and my opponent will not have a good move to make. Maybe it works. Maybe it will work, because that leaves this only move for my opponent and I can play this one, that's right. And there is no good move to play, because after this one, that's right, I have this one for 2. This small combination. Still my problems are not solved, but at least I have this one piece more and some chances perhaps. I can play here now. Oh, this is really good move. That's a really good move. Probably, yeah, it's played by my opponent. It was the best one to take. It was the best one to take, and now I play here, and what happens? It should be still working, because after this one I can even sacrifice a piece here. Yeah, it is good. It's a definitely good idea, and after this one I will be the first one on the king. So it should be winning as well. That's right, going to the main diagonal, not giving my opponent any good use of majority capture rule. So it should be the third victory after those 5 edge moves in the beginning of the game. My opponent probably knows already it's a losing position, starts to giving pieces for free. It's the day number 4 out of 10 days of streaming in a row, so feel free to join this and other streams. You can always watch from the replay. We have 50 minutes to go, 6 points in my account. Okay, time for spinning the wheel again, ladies and gentlemen. What challenge this time will be my goal? No kings. Okay, I can't go to the king, so it means that even if I will make a combination to the king, I can't make it. And yesterday I picked this challenge and I made a combination to the king, and as the result I was obligated to give up the game because I didn't fulfill this challenge. DT from Philippines. Is it the guy on the second place? Probably yes. Probably this is the guy from the top 3. Okay, I'll take back. Normally I take the move f6 g5, that one, but let's change something. If I can't go to the king, then perhaps a good option will be to surround my opponent. I must try to win strategically. This move, for example, is always bad, I think, as it gives me some opportunity of going to the with the good surrounding and locking the right flank of my opponent. But on the other hand, not having this checker causes the problem, because I did have an option to lock my opponent's wing, and that was a good choice by my opponent to exchange it to the outpost, and that happened. Okay, let's wait a bit and see what my opponent chooses to play. I can develop to this square, and now I stop. Yeah, something like that I expected here. Maybe this move will be interesting. After this one, probably I will be forced to exchange to 4-2. Or maybe not, you know what? Maybe I still have such a move to play. That looks quite nice, and the only move was here, that's right, because there was a threat of the combination, simple combination 1 for 3. Now I play this move, and I do expect this move to happen, to leave my opponent some space to play. Yeah, that one was probably losing as well. So this guy from Philippines knows how to play. I don't want to let my opponent to make some big exchanges, so I will exchange by myself. I think it gives better control over the board for me. And still some threats. Quite flexible position. This move is not allowed, for example. That one I was expecting, and I think that I will see this exchange coming. Oh, that's a mistake, my dear friend. So, till this moment he played amazing game. Till that moment he played amazing game. If he plays here, there is a combination 2 for 3 to the king, that's right, and he falls for that. Normally, I would be able to sacrifice this piece where you can see it in the green, but I can't, because that way, with this combination, I would go straight to a king. And as you know, I can't fulfilling this challenge. So not everything is so easy as it looks. After this one, for example, there is a nice move I could make. Okay, there is an exchange 2 for 2. And of course my opponent must take capture with this piece. And for me it's simple. I play here. I go there. Okay. Normally it would be simple, but I can't go to the king. And I didn't calculate how this variant works. But it works perfectly, okay. Without going to the king I win with the opposition, but that time it was the luck. But I didn't calculate it before. And I should have. You can see 2 against 2 opposition, and I win the game. 4th victory in a row, and 4th day in a row. 4th day of a streaming in a row. Thank you very much. Philippines beaten. 8 points I do have here. 46 minutes to go. And I think that random average game takes about 4 minutes. This probably will be faster because I have the instant game, so without any longer thinking I'm just going to play, not to go behind 3 minutes on the clock. Okay, I'll get some space by going to the outpost. Okay, this is the opening with the nice combination they've made few times, they really like, but not in that variation, probably. Yeah, I'm 1 tempo missing to make it. If you want to exchange, feel free. Okay, I think I must exchange it now. Perhaps taking forwards was better, but I did not have time to calculate it. So that was the reason why my decision was to capture backwards. Okay, after this one I go here, but after this one I don't know what to play. I don't have a good tempo here. Okay, I don't know if this is good or not. Okay, I'm not calculating it. There can be something. Yeah, there is something. This move with the majority. I take 2, my opponent takes 3. This is something I missed in this instant game. So that was a mistake, and my opponent uses it. Come on. Then I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. Playing instantly is problematic. After this move I must attack here. Okay. Sometimes I think that some of you is watching those streams and finding the best moves that they show. That gives me the chance to take piece back. I don't know with what result. Okay, backwards I would take it forwards. I would take it forward, definitely. I'll take... Okay, it's a draw. Okay, my opponent makes a mistake. There was a draw with this move. And here I win it. It's not easy to avoid mistakes if you play an instant game. It's not easy at all. I believe I make some mistakes in every game I play that way. And thank you very much. I win the 5th game in a row. So I have 10 points now after 5 challenges. Hoping to choose the normal game. Let's spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel, ladies and gentlemen, and normal game, yoo, against the guy from Malaysia. But he is not high rated, having 688 games won, elo of 1263. Normal game, I would like to play against a higher rated opponent. Where do I have my coffee? Longer time of thinking by my opponent finally comes with this conclusion, with this exchange, and I'll exchange as well. In some games, the part of my challenge is not to exchange pieces, so when I can exchange pieces, I'll do it. Okay, quite a good game as for this elo. Maybe I will be even forced to lose a piece temporarily. Maybe, maybe not. I'll go here. Okay. I think this move is good. I think this move could be winning already, because what will you play after this one? You don't have a good move to play, but there were other ways to win it. This is horrible piece, hanging piece, that creates the problem for this column, because normally you would use this column, sacrifice here, take 2, and I would be the one having the problems. But you have this hanging piece, you can't play it like that. Don't hang your piece. Make your columns work. This is a beautiful column, this is a beautiful column, but this one I just tried not to be a good structure. And I think I succeeded. Okay, so exchanges. So my opponent probably finally knows that exchanges can be good, and that way you can get some space to play. It's nothing bad in exchanging. As capturing is mandatory, then use it to perform some combinations or to perform some exchanges or unavoidable threats like this one that I've prepared, because on the next move I will sacrifice 1 piece and take 2. This is the threat my opponent can't avoid, so it means that's kind of forcing. Very popular and very useful way of winning checkers games. Very good coffee, despite of the time when I drink it. Sleepless night, huh? Ooh, Malaysia, Malaysia. So this guy is about 8 to 10,000 kilometers from me, but we can play the game together. It's really nice to have such advantages of the IT developments. Oh, My opponent didn't want me to make this 1 for 2, so he decided to give me 3 for the king. And anyway, I'll attack it. And I'll take it on the next move. Four moves maximum to the end. One, two, three, and 4. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, turn the radio on. It's Monday night. And won't take long. My opponent probably decided to lose this game not on the board, but on time. I don't appreciate that behaviors, but okay. Finally we have the move. 13 points, but from the play I have 13, of course. My place is 122. So it means I'm closer and closer to the tournament's top 100. 36 minutes to go. Okay, spinning wheel. What will you give me that time? No exchanges. Okay, against Polish guy. Is it Dilarek? Koi. Elo of 2086. Come on. Come on. And I can't exchange pieces in this game. He plays there. Not exchanging here will be just a great problem for me. So I hope my opponent exchanges a lot. I hope my opponent will exchange a lot, because sometimes against such high rated opponents it's not possible. Okay, at this moment probably my opponent is not knowing that I have a challenge that I can't exchange here, and he plays open game and exchanges by himself. That's good for me. That way I get the space to play. He must probably exchange it again. Yeah. I'll go there. Not to let him to exchange to the outpost immediately, at least. I'm threatening with some exchanges that my opponent will probably try to avoid. It's not easy to play the game when I know I can't exchange. Okay. That's quite a good move I wanted to see here. Okay. I can attack pieces. I can't exchange. My opponent exchanges again. Great. I really like it. I really like to see it. Okay. I can make this attack. You can try to break through on the wing, and I will try to do the same on the other wing. And that way I should not lose the space to make moves. If I would play a draw against such high-rated opponent, 2086, without exchanging from my side, that would be a big thing. Keep your fingers crossed for me, please. That would be a big thing. Okay. So I just don't move my base pieces here, thinking that that will be the good block for my opponent to break through to the king. And I'll try to go on the other way. Quite interesting position, nearly symmetrical. Okay. The biggest problem of not making exchanges is the fact that in close positions you may run out of the possibilities of moves to play. Okay. I'll go there. And my opponent can't play here because probably he will think that I would be able to exchange. But my job was not to exchange at this moment, and I just want to move forward. I'll play here. After this move, I'll go there. So I think it should be working. I'm not 100% sure, but it should be working. My opponent spends more time on thinking right now. We have still 32 minutes to go for this arena. Okay. This should be okay. Come on, come on. So now it gets problematic, maybe, as I can't make this move to the left because my opponent will play with this piece here and then at here and take 2 next to the king. So it probably makes me to play this move. The only way. Interesting what happens after this one played here. I play here and there are no good moves from my opponent. Very interesting position. Almost symmetrical. I'm still not making any exchanges. Of course I can sacrifice a piece to go to the king. It's not an exchange. That move is played. Quite a good one. Definitely quite a good one. Okay, can play here. So after this move, I have an attack. And I can't make exchanges, but I can make a combination. But after this combination, something like that probably works. That's right. I'll go for that option. Sacrifice and attack. If I go there, there is this move. I must take 2, he takes 1. I go there, there. Okay, I'll be on time. I'll be on time. What will be the result of this game? Can it be good for me or not? Probably not. Probably it's a draw. So I can't make it double. I must make it single. But it looks like there's just no way of winning it. Yeah, that's a draw, but still, a draw will be a fantastic result. I'll offer a draw. My opponent is running out of time. Well, I'm really satisfied. The game was really nice. And I bet my opponent didn't know that I have a challenge to fulfill. So still, I'm unbeaten tonight. Looking for another opponent, looking for another challenge. Poland versus France this time. No combinations allowed. Okay, so I'll try to play it strategically. No combinations allowed, but exchanges allowed. And I'll use it. What is your ELO? Okay, perhaps you're a beginner. 10-22. Playing on my phone, and you can see the screen, how it is going on. What a technology. Maybe that would be good to hold it for some. And there is a combination, like sacrificing here to the left, and then sacrificing this piece and going with a breakthrough. But I can't use it because it's a combination. And I can't make combinations in this challenge. But I can make exchanges. If he goes forward with this piece and attacks me again, there will be another combination, and once again I won't be able to make it. Not easy thing to do. Playing checkers without the combination. And after that would be another combination with this move and this move, of course, 2 for 3. Okay, I can play here, and no matter where he goes, probably I would have an option in the future to go play there and remove this piece and go to the king, but I can't make it because any time it will be a combination. Like here, for example. The problem is, if he attacks there, he will be freed from this combination possibilities. Ay. Okay, but I will have another positional winning there. Okay, it works. It should work. After this move I play here. He takes, I take, he takes, and I take this direction. But now he takes there. Once again I can't make a combination. That was easy, to sacrifice one piece, then second, and go to the king. I can't make it, because the spinning wheel told me I can't. And if the spinning wheel tells you something, then it must be done that way, as spinning wheel wants. Okay, this exchange I expected here. I'll go there. So those pieces are not playing, they are locked. Oh, my dear friend, I didn't expect that. Please go forward, because this move was quite a good one. Please go forward. You don't go forward. Oh la la. Ooh la la, ladies and gentlemen. My opponent plays it good. Okay, I must move away, and this move must be made probably. Maybe it's possible for him to save it even. Here, sacrifice, I take. Playing here. Probably I must make it 2 for 1. He takes, I go to here, 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 here. And he can get to the second king. For me the best way would be to play there. Oh, there is a beautiful combination winning here. Then my opponent would be obligated to capture here, here. I take to the king, he takes back, and I take this one piece standing here. And I win the game, but this is a combination, and I can't make it. Just reminding you, I can't make it. Then I'll go with this one. It's a pity not to use combinations in checkers, like I told you. Still 23 minutes to go. And as I thought, my opponent will be on time, probably, going to the king. But what a nice move do I have here! It's not a combination, it's an attack, and if my opponent plays here, then he loses, and I thought it can be that way, that my opponent will not see that I take additional, not only one piece, but 3 of them. And that way I saved the victory in this game. That was not easy. Finally. I'm not in the top 100. How many points you must collect? So I have 16 points, but okay, the one was from add, so I have 15 points. Let's spin the wheel. Poland again. No comp again. The same challenge 2 times in a row. Oh, new user. A new user, Elo of 1082. 6 victories. I can't make combinations, so I hope you are a good opponent and you don't fall for combinations and there will be nothing that I miss in this game. That would be a satisfying solution for me. That would be satisfying. Don't fall for the combinations. But probably there will be the first one. And if my opponent exchanges here, then still this position will be very full of combinations. That was the only move probably. There is a combination. I can't make it. This is the position full of combinations, but I'll try to play it strategically. Without combination, it is still possible to win, having just the better position. Come on, come on. And which direction should I play? Which direction should I play, ladies and gentlemen? No, that was not the best idea. That was not the best move to play, definitely. How I am not to make a combination, as there are everywhere combinations. Like here, for example, winning instantly. Here, for example, winning instantly. There is 1 for 2 to the king, winning instantly. Please attack it. Please attack it. There is combination I can play here and here, taking 1, 2, 3, 4 to the king, that wins instantly. That I can't play because of this stupid challenge. And maybe this move wins for my opponent. Huh. Again, this wins. Can I make it that way? To freeze my opponent out of good moves? There are everywhere combinations, come on. Even if my opponent will lose a piece here or here, or after this move. Okay, maybe I'll go there. Maybe it will work. Don't know how, but maybe. But there is this good sacrifice, right? It's not easy. It's not easy. If I can't make combinations, what should I play right now? Having this cosmic position. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Everything looks bad. Horrible challenge for this game. I don't know what it brings. I don't know where it goes. What a messy composition it creates. This is not a combination, this is an exchange. He takes one, I take two, he takes one, I take one. Or maybe I earn a piece that way. That was not a combination, it was an attack. Okay, so this is the best I could get probably from this position. Would be nice to get more kings. Where are you going? Where are you going right now? Okay, I'll be the first one on the king, so it's good. Or is it not? Is it a combination? Is it a combination or not? They must make it to lose the king. Okay, so starting going to the kings. I have only 17 seconds. Apologize for that. Can't hold my lungs too much. So here I have the second, and of course to catch the king I must make some sort of combination like this one. It's not possible to win it other way. So I win it that way. Dankjewel, they would say in the Netherlands. So here I have 17 points and I have 13 minutes to go. Not much time, ladies and gentlemen. Keep in mind that this is the evening number 4 out of 10. 10 days, one after another, of the streaming. What will be the challenge against Ukrainian player? Sacrifice. Ukrainian people sacrifice themselves every day. So it's not a big deal for me to sacrifice a piece against Ukrainian checkers player. Will I be beaten finally? Of course, it's not like I won it. It would be nice to finish this night without a losing. But it won't be easy, of course. Creating a beautiful, flexible position to leave many different options for myself. My opponent is disconnected. Connected again. Okay, I was afraid maybe of some blackout or something. There is a possibility of this combination. Ooh, what a strange move. What a strange move it is. But how to use it? I don't see how. How I can make use of that, how. And everything goes to simplifying the position, something I don't want and I don't like either. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll make it that way to try to make a breakthrough. Five pieces against 6 pieces. Probably I should not allow my opponent to go there. But now I can't make it any other way. So this move wins the game. I wanted to be beaten and I will be beaten finally, but all the moves win the game, I think. Including this one, obviously. I want my opponent to bring another piece into the central part of the board in this endgame. Right. They sacrifice 2 and go to the king. But I can't make a draw here. It's not possible. For example, that way, that move wins instantly. This as well. So in that case, sacrificing a piece did not give me any hope, ladies and gentlemen. I will give my opponent this honor to catch all the pieces of mine. And here it happened. 3 points for my opponents. But I am on the place number 100, so that's a sort of achievement. 9 minutes, 30 seconds to go. 2 games probably I'll be able to play. No exchanges. How I love it. How I like it. Come on. Maybe tomorrow we'll make a stream of normal play, just trying to break the record of the points, because tomorrow there will be a short arena and it would be really nice to try to win it. So maybe tomorrow without the spinning wheel. Oh, this Brazilian knows how to play actively. Attacks me. Oh, there is another nice move played. There is a nice trap. You can't play that way to the left, but you can to the right. After to the left there is a combination, 1 move to combination using the majority, sacrificing 2 pieces. Para. Did I make an exchange or not? I forgot. Probably I forgot. I forgot about the challenge and I gave pieces and exchanged it. I'll try to finish it without exchanging. I was on a good way and probably I will not even break the border of 20 points here. I can't exchange. I can play there. Maybe he will attack there. Would be nice. And what after this move? Threatening with an exchange. I must exchange. I must give something like that. Very, very interesting continuation. This move? No. Then I play here. Not talking about exchanging or not. This is a very interesting position. And what after that? This is just too nice game not to exchange, to be honest. One piece more. Oh, 2 for free. Two for free. Can it be winning for me in a really nice way? Maybe it can. Maybe it can. And probably it is. Really nice endgame. Oh, it doesn't change anything, but at first glance I thought it does. 20 points with this bonus from add. Last game. Last game of the competition, ladies and gentlemen, of another arena. Siema Danek, to nie ja, ale poluję, okej. Coś mi się nie wyświetlają komentarze. Poluj, może w końcu się uda. Okay, so what is the last challenge of the evening, ladies and gentlemen? After no exchanges, let me spin the wheel once again, and the choice of the fate is 5 moves to the edge. Okay, first one. Second one. Third one. Looks like my opponent is going to the edges as well. Fourth one. And fifth one. This one I really don't like. But what else to play? Yeah, not something I wanted. Not a good position it is. Definitely not a good position, ladies and gentlemen. This time after this move I will just attack maybe. There is this really good exchange 2 for 2. But on the other hand I can as well go to the king. After this one we both... okay, I'm going to the king. So my opponent probably missed it, so that was a little naive trap. But working one, what's the most important. And after that probably I must take this piece. Giving my opponent the king as well. Let me attack it. Maybe not the best idea. Because he can destroy my king by playing here and here. But still the position should save itself. I must make more space for my king to set some traps. Okay, should work. 52 seconds to finish that game and count the result to have 21 points should work. This position 3 against 3 looks like a winning one. Okay, give me your pieces in 30 seconds. Thank you. And thank you very much. 81st place and 23 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. Probably that's the final result. 21 points with this bonus one from the add 22. I can add it to the scoreboard. I did lose only one game finally, and because the final results will not change, I can already give you the top players of the arena of Monday. 12-hour arena, and the first place goes to Brazil, 272 points, and second place go to Philippines. I played against this guy and won, and third place goes to Uzbekistan, 175 points. Fourth place, I played against this guy, probably, from Poland, 172, so he was only 3 points from the podium, so close. Then we have Brazil, Poland, 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 Poland. And Spain, United States, Brazil, Russia, France, Cameroon, Brazil, Ukraine, Brazil, Netherlands on 21st, collecting 55 points. Then we have Brazil, Czech Republic, Portugal, Kazakhstan, Poland again, Brazil, Poland, Brazil, Cameroon again, and this is the top 30. So to be in top 100, you needed to collect... oh, there was Natalia Sadowska playing with me. Can you check it? 80th place of Natalia Sadowska, 22 points, the same as me. So why the heck she is in front of me? My place is 81st, and to be in top 100, the result needed to collect was 19 points. So I overpassed it, and it gave me this place, number 81. Tomorrow we have again a short arena, and probably tomorrow I will play without a spinning wheel and the challenges, just normal 1 hour and 5 minutes arena. So today finally over 1,100 players were playing, 40 coins to claim. Thank you very much for this prize, I'll take it. and you can see that many people enjoy playing in this arena. I hope you enjoyed too. I enjoyed, of course. And tomorrow we'll have the short one. We'll have the short one, then the long one, then the short one, and it goes one after another that way. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure to spend this time with you. Thank you very much for watching, and see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. GMT plus 2. We'll be streaming day 5 out of 10 from this live event. See you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Bye bye.